Hey YouTube, this is AvatarBaby Chair, and the first thing I wanted to talk about in this video is this is the result of the twist I was talking about in my last video about my first and second impression of the Miss Jessie's Coily Custard. And for the most part, my curls are, to me, my curls feel a little bit dry, but they did get quite a bit of definition. As you can see, they are frizzy. Mainly, they're frizzy, I think, mostly because of how I took them down. I untwisted them, then I kind of put them in half. I didn't do them the way my curls naturally would have did it. I kind of forced them out of place. But also, I feel like they're a little bit frizzy and hard because of the Miss Jessie Coily Custard. Because, like I said in my video, they were hard in the twist. So, I'm pretty sure they would have been hard in the twist out. So, as from my results, I figured that, yeah, they're hard from the twist out. For the most part, it's a pretty decent twist out. Like, personally, I don't do twist outs a lot. And it's a little bit too fluffy for my liking. It's not a lot of, it's like curl definition, but they're frizzy curl definitions. I think if I would have did it again, I probably would have used less product, because I started off using less product in the back, but then as I got more forward on the top of my head and stuff, I used more product because them naps just wasn't coming out. So I just had to use more product, and then that probably made the top more frizzy than the back. So see, I'll show you a picture of the back. For the most part, I like it. A little bit frizzy. Well, actually a lot bit frizzy, but it served its purpose. Now on to the real purpose of this video, which is I'm doing a little mini haul. Me and my roommate had our roommate bonding day. First store that I bought something in was Hibbett Sports. And simply what I bought is like one item. I just bought some compression shorts. And these are how they look, Nike. They cost around $20-something, which I thought was pretty good because I would look at them. And I saw one for $30. I was like, what? I almost bought them because they had this band right here was blue. But then my roommate was like, nobody's gonna see it. I was like, yeah, but it was so pretty. So I just decided to go with the all black because they was cheaper and they still serve their purpose. Next store I went to, really this wasn't with my roommate. It was I went to this store by myself. It was basically CVS. It's like 2-minute walk from my dorm. So I just went and bought a couple things. I didn't buy a lot, but it was like the shortest coupon haul I have ever been on. And I'll show you a few things that messed me up in this video. This trip that a new couponer should never do. First mistake I made was I went without a list. I basically looked online at the, because I have a sneak preview of the next week's ad before it actually comes out in stores. So I just looked at what was on sale. In this whole haul, I bought gum and basically 3 bottles of this VO5 conditioner. And you'll see my reasoning in a minute. In my first transaction, I bought 1 pack of gum because this was on sale for $1, which is you buy one for $1 extra care buck back. And like a deep to deep, this is why you should have a list and look at the CVS ad more in depth than I did. I didn't realize that you could only have one. You can only get 1 extra care buck no matter how many times you separate the transaction. So in my first transaction, I bought this pack of gum. I got an extra care buck back. And then I bought this pack of gum expecting to get another extra care buck, but it was a limit of 1 extra care buck, I guess, per, like if you used your card, it already record on your card that you didn't use the card to get the extra care buck on the first one, so you can't get another one. So I guess it's 1 extra care buck per household, which is different than per transaction, because if it had been per transaction, then I would have had 1 extra care buck with this and 1 extra care buck with that. But per household is like the card you use. So my household is the card that I have. So since I used my card and got 1 for this one, I can't get it on this one. If I had used another person CVS card, which I should have thought of, I could have got 1 for this if I had used my CVS card. And then like if my roommate had came with me, and she used her extra care buck on this one, then I could have got another extra care buck. But since I went by myself, I only got one extra care buck and then no extra care buck on here. So first transaction came up to $1.10. Second transaction came up to $1.10. In these first two transactions, I did not use the extra care buck. And I waited till my last transaction, which was these three conditioners, is when I used the extra care buck on. See, these were on sale for 79 cents each. And then since I planned on, in my mind when I was thinking about it, I was going to use what I thought 2 extra care bucks I was going to get back on both of these, and would have been like under $1 for this whole thing. But since I only got 1 extra care buck for these two, just still used it on these, and it came up to like $1.31, I think. The reason for my huge haul of conditioners, because I tried out the whole pre-poo phenomenon that I've been hearing about with naturals, and I'm like, oh yes, it works. Because you can see how much I done used already. Like, okay, I know my head ain't small, but I'm like, should I really be using this much conditioner in the first stick in use? I don't think so, but it works. And then the one that's kind of strong. The one that I got was the Moisture Milks and Passion Fruit Smoothie. And it's just a moisturizer conditioner. So I was like, it's cheap, it's on sale. Let me buy this, do a quick pre-poo. And this hair is also my first time doing a pre-poo. It kind of works. So like what I did with my hair, I did the pre-poo, then I did the washing with my shampoo, and then I did a deep conditioner with my 3-Minute Miracle. Pre-poos are pretty good so far. My first use, but I like it so far. That was the smallest haul y'all probably have ever seen on YouTube. Hey, I just went in, went out. That was all for this video. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, you.